Hello again, it's me, Ken, unplugged, unhinged, done everything. I want to tell you today what destinations I have chosen to specialize in selling to you or promoting to you in my portfolio. Top of the list, Egypt. What a place. Oh man, what a country. It's fabulous. But it's not a place, you have to either buy an off-the-shelf product. You did like an 11-day, you are going here, here, or you can come to me and we'll talk with one another and I'll find out every little thing I need to know about you, and then I'll say, now let's put together you going here, there, and why. Second destination is close by, Jordan, though in my opinion Jordan is a standalone country. Few people think that, and I'm really, again, as I told you earlier, I'm closer to 70 than 60. I'm not going to argue. If that's your point of view, good. You've got one, so have I. Jordan is primarily known for Petra. But what about Wadi Rum? What about the Gulf of Aqaba? What about, the Dead Sea? What about Amman, the capital? What about the largest selection of ruins, of Roman ruins, to the north of Amman? You can't see all of that in 24 hours. So if you want to leave Egypt and go to Jordan, pick Petra and get out, because you're not going to do yourself justice and you're going to be exhausted. Next one is Turkey. Man, to explain that country, I don't know that there's a word. No, there isn't. There's not a word to describe the feeling of warmth. Wait, I've got it. What did I learn in Turkey this summer? I learned tolerance, I learned patience, I learned respect, I learned warmth, I learned kindness. And how did I get all this stuff together? Well, because people give way to one another. People say excuse me, people say pardon. Taxis, tram cars, horses, camels, everything moving all in this big whirlwind, this cornucopia of hysteria, and never is there an argument. Not one. Didn't see one. So Turkey is unquestionably one of my favorite spots, and if I could spend every summer there, I would. Further south onto the African continent again, but north of the Sahara, or really in the Sahara, is Morocco. It's a destination that is so fascinating on so many levels that it's the destination you should let me plan for you on a daily basis with your own personal trip and your own personal guide. But I beg you, as I do in most places, get out, go get lost, go walking down a street that you never would in your normal life, and see the way people live. See the way people wave and these huge smiles. See the way people offer you a tea. See, just go see, huh? Just do me a favor and go and see. But I want to share another list, and I'm going to read this list to you. This morning, going through everything, Condé Nast Traveler published what they called, it's getting old, the best places to go in Africa in 2024. Top of the list, Accra, Ghana. Go for, they say, the heart of a pan-African cultural renaissance, indigenous pop-up dinners, Afro beats. Yeah, okay, go for that. But I say go for Accra, and further north to the inland city of Kumasi, and then back down the coast, which is the Cape Coast. And I don't want to make this all about slavery and make people feel uncomfortable, but historically there is such incredible history in that part of the world you should not miss. Next, oh Lord, Johannesburg, South Africa. See, I would never pick Johannesburg. They say go for hot tables. I don't know what hot tables are. And I wouldn't schlep all the way to South Africa, to Johannesburg, for an art center. If I wanted to see art, I'd go Paris, the Louvre, yeah. And new hotels from beloved brands. Condé Nast, what is wrong with you? Who allows you to write rubbish like this? Oh, I'm taking a vacation to Johannesburg because I want to go and check out all these new hotels from beloved brands. Who gives a damn? I want to see things there. I agree with this. Madagascar, although it's not in Africa, it's the largest island off into the Indian Ocean, which you know where, or as you say, Madagascar, with the movie and lemurs and dancing animals and all kinds of stuff. Biodiversity, castaway vibes and water sports. I agree with this. Other than if you do it, go to the north to a place called Nosy Bay. N-O-S-I, new word B-E with a little thing on the E. Best beaches, best snorkeling, best reefing, best accommodations. And when I say accommodations, I don't mean welcome to the Marriott Madagascar. No, it's not like that in any way, shape or form. Next down, Mauritius, Maurice, to the east of Madagascar. Go for Indian Ocean waters, a museum. You can come to New York to go to the Met, trust me. And I agree with this, dazzling beach villas. Listen, Mauritius is such a fabulous, fabulous island. My first trip there was in 80 something. And then I used to spend summers there. Remember, here in New York, we're in winter or fall now, whatever the season is out there. Mauritius, boom, southern hemisphere, it's in its summer season. So you're going southeast to get to Mauritius. But when you get there, plan to spend at least 6 nights and 7 days. Eat like a pig, lie on the beach, tan, coral, snorkeling, scuba diving, swimming, visiting the island. It really is fun. Next comes Mozambique. They say go for epic wildlife restoration, a pristine coastline. Yes, I agree on that. A pristine coastline. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Standout safaris. Yeah. Here's one that is so close to this heart. North KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. KwaZulu-Natal was formerly known as Natal. It was discovered by Sir Benjamin D'Urban. And so the port city there is Durban, and that is where my family history started. And some still exist today. But it's also the stronghold of the Zulu nation, which means, so indicated by KwaZulu. But they said KwaZulu-Natal and they've retained the name. Man, scenically, the Drakensberg Mountains or the Dragon's Breath Mountains they're just breathtaking. Yeah, they really are breathtaking. And you're worth your journey taking a trip from Durban up the coast, which is where all the sugarcane farming takes place in the Republic of South Africa. But then you go to a place called Richards Bay. You'll have passed all of the Drakensberg region, which you can see on the way back down to Durban. And then you get to Shushului, Umfolozi, home of the white rhinos. Stunning. They're not huge game parks, they're not Masai Mara, they're not Serengeti, they're intimate national parks. There's a rehabilitation center for game there that is worth your while. I'll show you some of those pictures of my hand reaching out to a serval cat and sitting this far, seriously, I kid you not, this far, with a cheetah, with a king cheetah. I'll show you that. You really need to do that. Okavango Delta, Botswana is brilliant. The whole of Botswana is brilliant. In the south, you've got the Transfrontier Kagladi Game Reserve, which is it's flat and it goes on forever. Gaborone is the capital. Nothing to do there. Do you remember the books that were written about the best ladies detective agency? No matter TV series, whatever. It was good. But the Okavango Delta at the right time is one of the most pristine, gorgeous, beautiful places in the world. And that is where you are taken in a mekoro, which is a hollowed out bark or tree, and you have your polar poling you through like a gondola almost, through all of this, the incredible biodiversity. It's stunning. Here's one that really caught me. Rabat, the capital of Morocco. Go for new cultural outposts, a music festival, and shiny hotels. No, come on, Condé Nast, really get it together. Nobody travels for a shiny hotel. I wouldn't go because, oh my God, I'm going to go to Sydney because there's a new W that just opened. Are you nuts? Get new writers, get people to tell the truth. Rwanda. If ever there's this little, it's this big. It is the most kind, caring, loving country post-genocide that I've ever visited. And of course, that's where you see the gorillas in their natural habitat. It's not cheap. My God, it's expensive. But the experience unto itself is worth 10 times that much. Sierra Leone, we're almost at the end. Sierra Leone, it's good for ecotourism, and I do agree with that. It's beautiful. Glamping and fantastic birding. Yeah, they get it right. But here's the last one on the list. Oh, this amused me. St. Helena. Have you ever heard of St. Helena? Well, let me tell you. Go for a rich history, scuba diving, and oh my God, improved access. Okay, you could never get to St. Helena. Then they started like a 5-day boat trip to get you there, to see this little blob in the Atlantic Ocean side of South Africa. As kids at school, we used to with St. Helena. What? Who cares? Come on, don't want to go there. They now have a once weekly flight. So if you go into St. Helena, baby, you're staying there for a week, whether you like it or not. Either that or start swimming. And the only claim to fame is the island's past, because it's the spot where Napoleon Bonaparte fled to in exile and where he died. And if you have a lust to see where Monsieur Bonaparte died in exile, go. But I wouldn't recommend that. So closing today, I want to tell you that if you decide to go online and do your own research and this and that and the next thing, will knock yourself out. Just don't come to me to fix it up, because I won't. I'm a nice guy, but I'm not fixing up your mess up. Come to me to start with, or go to your travel agent, and you and your travel agent come to me. Zoom. We can all talk together. I will never divulge anything in front of your travel agent other than help your travel agent give you the details you need for a successful journey. And in closing today, I'm going to show you a little prop that I have. If you go online and you start researching, I guarantee you this is what you are going to get at the end of the day. Pieces of puzzle and no clue how on earth to put it together. So at the end of every episode now, we're going to take one piece and we'll start building this puzzle all the way through the series so you can see what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and what the final result is. And in leaving you today, remember the words of the American intellectual author Clifton Fadiman. When you travel, remember you are traveling to a foreign country which is not designed to make you feel comfortable. It's designed to make its own people comfortable. On that note, until next time.